Hey everybody, Hostrone here with another Star Trek First Edition video. I'm here with my fellow South Dakotan, Sioux Fallsian, Mark Mustin. Say hi, Mark.
Hello.
Everyone should know Mark by now from the previous videos, especially when we were doing the Dogs of War preview video, so everyone should be aware of Mark. So, Mark and I are going to play a game here. We have... Mark was going to... Mark said he was going to play Kazon Battle, and I said no. The purpose of these videos is not to have one person just come after the other one, blow them out of the water, and then, the rest of the video is the other person playing solitaire. It doesn't make for good viewing. So
come on, you don't want to see 31 weapons on turn 3?
I don't care to see 31 weapons on turn 3. The only question I have though, Mark, is did you have the ability to time travel with that Kazon deck?
The way I had it set up, no, but if I swapped a doorway, yes.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm like, because what I'm thinking is that, like, it would have been at least would have been an interesting fight between the deck that I'm playing and that deck if you didn't have the ability just to like blow up my reporting mechanisms in the in the past or whatever. But you would have wiped the table of what I had on the main space line, and that would have been annoying in and of itself. So you probably would have won that game, but I don't know that it'd be highly entertaining for the people at home. Like what makes these videos entertaining is not having it basically just be like I wiped the floor. Because even the very first video, where like it was purely just incidental, we still played it out, but
Yep.
That's a whole different thing. I blow up your one cube versus like you wiping out all of my reporting mechanisms systematically, and then we can't exactly like undo that to keep the game going for fun. So, anywho,
it's more of how many ships do you have, and do you want to actually watch me try to solitaire through with Kazon solving missions? And no,
I don't think the people at home they'll watch half the video. They'll watch the part of the video where you blow me up, I try to solve a mission, and then the rest of the video they'll be like, I don't care to watch this now. So,
yep.
Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and play this. We're going to go ahead and do this instead. So, for the people at home, this is kind of what I'm doing. This isn't really, yeah, this is what I'll be doing for the people at home. So we'll just play it out and see how it goes. All right, so go ahead and call it, Mark. Odds or evens?
Evens.
Nope, I guess I'm first again. All right, we'll start with a Q-Stent.
Civil War.
All right. Temporal Micro Wormhole.
I got Squires.
Oh, Squires. And a Temporal Conduit.
That's it for my doorways.
That's it for your doorways. Okay, interesting. All right, let's move on to missions. And I guess for everyone at home, it is Sunday again. Kevin does have obligations. Mark and I have agreed that we're going to play till probably 11:15. And if the game is close, we'll finish it out. If it's not close, then we'll call it a time game. So I'll go ahead and start with the first mission. Earth, research devastating attack.
Should be a new world.
Very interesting. Haven't seen that one yet. Kronos. Kevin's bringing out the homeworlds early. Let's block that new world off. Destabilize region.
Yep.
Wow. Mark's got some interesting mission action so far. All right. This is already entertaining. All right. SETI Alpha 5. Wow. This space line is crazy already. I guess let's keep spreading you out. Let's spread this out a bit.
Alrighty, let's see. Oh, let's go ahead and throw this here then.
The Romulan Outpost version of Explore Typhon expands?
Yep.
I don't think I have ever seen this played. Wow. Very, very nice, Mark. I'm enjoying this already. Battle of Narendra 3. Oh, man. Okay, so if you're playing Romulans, sticking Battle of Narendra 3 right next to your outpost seems like a bad idea. So I am going to double up down on this end next to Kronos. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I forced I forced Earth in the middle.
Yep.
Advantage back to Kevin then, because you had to duplicate after I doubled. Advantage me. All right. Police trade route. This would be a harder one for you to steal if you're Romulan. But since you are also playing Starfleet Earth, but your missions, I don't know, man. You could be Romulans. You could legitimately be Romulans. But you could be Starfleet Earth. Either way, non-aligned is a very stealable thing. But my deck likes to abuse UFP one first step. So having like these three together doesn't really help me. But I think I'm going to do this, though, just because I want to keep it away from you stealing it.
Fair enough. Let's see here.
TOS Romulans, maybe? Maybe you're TOS Romulans? I mean, but this outpost doesn't necessarily say that you have to be Romulans, because unlike Borg, playing with an outpost doesn't mean you're committed to playing them. I don't know. Investigate quarantine. Let's cut off you having 3 missions in a row. Fissure research.
Yep.
All right. So this could. I mean, I'm gonna say that you've definitely presented yourself as TOS Romulan. I think, like TOS. Yeah, I would say you presented yourself as TOS Romulan. But I don't feel super confident in that, because I'm noticing you've got Klingon icons as well. So you could just as easily be like all property Klingons. I just feel confident that you're not Borg, because obviously you got the Romulan outpost, and I feel confident that you're not TNG feds. Yeah, if I was guessing in a tournament in my head, I'd be thinking first likely choice is TOS Romulan. Yeah, but without any. Yeah, but you're not really doing what they're good at if you're playing TOS Romulan. I would actually have some kind of weird idea that maybe you're playing TOS Romulan Klingon hybrid together. And then there's the outside chance you're on Starfleet because of Starfleet Earth. So, all right, let's move on. You're playing Squire's rules, so have fun shuffling.
Yep.
Yep.
I'd already preset my deck up so my dilemmas were in a different tab, so that made it easy.
Good deal. Good deal.
Hopefully that'll solve it. Or do I have to flip these?
You'll have to flip them because the moment you put them on the table, if they're not flipped, then they come on the table face up. So what you have to do is you have to like show them all to yourself, flip them first, then just do a straight shuffle. And then also do it as reveal to all, none, and shuffle. All right, what order do I think Mark's doing this in?
Okay, so
I feel confident that this is what I want to do here. And once I take that away, then I think that this is Mark's primary planet. I feel like that's Mark's primary planet. Yeah. So let's do that. And then that frees up. And then this goes here. Oh my gosh. The only question is do I think that on the weird off chance that he's playing Starfleet, and I don't know that this here is the right call. Maybe. The question is if you're playing Starfleet, how are you even attempting that mission? And then that means that this is the mission you were definitely doing. But if you're definitely doing that mission, that one came out on the worst spot on the space line for you. Oof. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hedge my bet. And this is going here. Because if that's the case, you're totally boned. But if you can do this other mission, and of course that leaves this combo as the odd one out. But if you're doing this mission, do I want this here? The fact that you could be either like TOS Romulans or Starfleet really makes seeding these dilemmas difficult right now. Because they're such like the way the space line came out, they are such opposite realities.
Oh, gotta make you think.
Yeah. I suppose there's the off chance I could do that to you. But if you solve this mission, that's not that big of a deal. So you solve this mission, and then you solve this mission. You could do this, but you had to put dilemmas here, and you don't even know what they are. So I feel like this is still the safest bet. This might still be the safest bet. Yep. Yeah, okay. I don't know that this is the right decision, because if you were playing Starfleet Earth, I would have what I'm seeding at destabilize and what I'm seeding at fissure research would swap. If I knew for a fact you were playing Starfleet Earth versus the possibility that you're on Klingons or Romulans. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with it. I don't know that I could go back and forth on that all day long, and I wouldn't know what's the right decision until I do it. Until we're literally in the middle of the game, and then it's too late.
And you only have the one there?
Yep, I only have the one there.
Okay.
So it'll go first, and then I'll stack yours on top. Because mine gets faced first because I seeded the mission first.
Yep.
So that's really simple for me then, vis-a-vis Squire's rules. You don't even know what's there, so once you get past mine, you don't even know that you can do it. Come on, there we go. All right. I have 2 self-seeds. And they're both going to go under Narendra. And then we could move on to everything else. If you're ready for everything else.
Yep.
All right. I will start with a hidden agenda.
Same.
I will then move on to a Hall of Magistrates.
We got another hidden agenda.
Okay. Let's go ahead and stick our neutral outpost, also at Narendra.
We got another agenda.
I'm going to put Reunite Legends onto that outpost.
Ready? Tribunal.
Okay. Preserver Obelisk gets me Khan, and the Keeper, Khan from
SETI
Alpha 5, and the Keeper is Investigate Quarantine.
Yep. Let me help.
Okay. So you're doing my Squires and Let Me Help combo. Got it. All right. I can fully expect that I'm going to have some people run across the space line. Got it.
Well, I mean, otherwise, Squires doesn't work very well against Borg.
No, it doesn't. No, it really, really doesn't. So, my opinion on Squires is that the opinion that I've come to, having now played both with the Let Me Help combination, and then having played several people now who are just playing Squires rules naked, is that Squires rules naked just isn't that good. It's not competitive. It's fun for sure. It's entertaining as all hell, but it needs Let Me Help to kind of like give it a boost.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with. I don't think I can. I'm gonna go with a finally ready to swim now.
Well, I will end up having to give it away now.
Are ya? Is it? Oh, it is Starfleet.
Yep. We'll download and seed onto table.
All right. Just on the table. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, your Starfleet people may attempt non-homeworld fed missions. Interesting. So then, okay, so then it really is like a how are you going to attempt destabilize region and explore Typhon Expanse 2 then, I wonder. You got some Starfleet espionage going on?
Possibly. I might have a little trick or two up my sleeve.
All right. Well, this is going to be a very entertaining game, though. So, all right, I got Smuggler's Rendezvous, which downloads Tellarite Trading Post, which special downloads One Small Step onto it. I would like to be able to
move between yours.
Move between time locations.
Alrighty. So at my headquarters, we are going to go. Well, we'll go. Actually, let's go finally ready to swim.
Okay. I'm going to seed a Protect the Timeline on the Smuggler's Rendezvous.
I will have Protect the Timeline as well.
Yep.
On this timeline, so it goes on my San Francisco.
Yep. You got the appropriate Protect the Timeline for San Francisco. And then I'm going to do something really crazy, Mark. I'm going to seed a native ship at the Tellarite trading post. And it's not even going to be the one that like anybody's probably ever seeded before. Like I couldn't find a single deck in the deck builder where anybody's done this, where they've seeded the Nuke Yob at Tellarite trading post. So, you know, we're doing some funny stuff. This is oh my gosh. Okay, so what so for what I'm doing, Mark, versus the fact that you're playing Squire's rules, this game has just become the press your luck, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, stop game. And you're gonna see what I mean by that here once we get going.
Yep.
Oh, Study Divergent.
Yep, Study Divergent history.
Classic Mark tech. This is a classic Mark deck right here. I like it. This is a very classic Mark deck.
Yep.
All right, I like it.
So now you might now have an idea how I'm going to try to solve or attempt those other missions that aren't feds.
You're going to, I don't know, you have mirror people, but you know, if they're down a line, that doesn't help you. They would have to be. I mean, are you going to like? You don't even have temporal micro wormhole to bring somebody in. So I'm still confused. I still don't know how that's helping you.
Okay.
All right, I'm curious. I'm very curious to see what your solution is. If it's not espionage, then what could it be? Yeah. All right.
You get any more? Or you're done?
I don't have any more to seed. No. So.
Okay. Then I just have Assert Authority.
Okay. Okay. Mark's going bonus points, so that's why you had like the Destabilize and the Survey New World was to up your chance of getting one of them next to your Earth.
Yep.
Gotcha. Which that actually worked out for you. The My Earth came out like right away, and then yours came out literally next. So that's
let's take advantage of this new rule on universal missions.
Yeah, of course. If they don't, if your opponent doesn't see
Contender
it,
decks.
Yeah, if your opponent doesn't see it, it's safe. So.
Yep.
Alrighty.
So depending on how we want to go, you can play Solitaire on each side of the line, but.
Alright. Okay, if your staff ship with a unique mirror is aboard a mission, which also does count for Earth, by the way. It is a mission that I seeded. Yeah, so once per game, place objective in point area, place copy personnel to become the contender. Beneath objective once the game, draw a card, download with your captain, so you like string that out again. All right, I've shuffled, and I guess I'm ready to draw 7 and rock and roll.
All right, same here.
All right, my hand worked out okay. My opening hand is always questionable with this deck. My opening hand, like the test draws with this deck, the opening hand was like pretty questionable sometimes.
It's kind of the same with mine, but mine again is going to work out for me. So win-win for both of us, I guess.
All right, so we'll both get to flash the what we're doing right away then, which is always good. That's good. When we can both flash what it is that we're trying to do right away, then you know that's just better. So okay. All right, let's do it this way. So we'll go to less for free from the time location.
Turn, I will get, since it's not my turn, I'm going to get my Key Ref.
Okay. I will play cost for free with Protect the Timeline.
And I'll just flip my Ref.
Yep. And then because I have Khan Noonien Singh's Treachery, I'm going to download some dudes and lose some points. So we'll go to the -10. And owner all. Let's grab. Let's check what was in my hand again. Oh, it's him. Okay. Yep, let's grab Harad Sar. And we will grab Shobihar for 7 total. For 7 total icons, and then 22nd century personnel entered play, so I'll draw a card. And then yeah, and then end of turn, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a card, I guess.
Alrighty. Alright, so we'll go ahead and protect the timeline. T-Paul?
Okay, I am going to special download a Orion Slave Girl with Shobihar.
Okay.
It's going to be Nearest. Nearest enters plays 22nd century personnel, so she draws a card, and then once per game, when reported, draws 2 cards. So I will essentially draw 3 cards.
Yep. I'll get my draw from T-Paul for my swim.
All right.
Doesn't change anything. We will flip that so I can headquarters, free play, crewman Saval, and card play. We'll go get Leonard.
Yep. This is all very standard Mark opening Starfleet turn. Yep, got it. I think I've seen you do this like a dozen times or better.
We're going to discard, cue the ref to go get a ref card.
Yep.
Defend homeworld.
Yep.
Flip, reflip it, use it to go get a security personnel. Owner. Oh, where are you? No. Yep. He's going to come into play, and quite a coincidence on him.
Oh, gotcha. you're gonna contender for 15 points then. Got it. Got it.
Okay.
So I'm guessing crewman Saval is about to become the contender, huh?
Possibly. Just trying to see here. Yeah, actually, I think the way this came out, I'm going to miss out on a card draw, not downloading the ship on your turn, but let's just do it now. Yep, and Leonard's going to go grab me the Enterprise.
Okay.
We'll just get them all aboard the Enterprise. And we will check the timeline out here.
All right.
So I may as well get it going, right?
I guess.
And you did Staff Earth, so I can do it there.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Alrighty, so we'll At end of turn, we'll do assert authority. Assert authority is going to go off.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put both of these into the point area for the 5 points. It'll draw me a card.
So I'm sorry. So back it up for just 1 second, Mark. I may have heard you wrong. Okay. So assert. Go. Bring back those cards. Bring back those cards. Bring Soval and whatever back.
Okay.
Okay. Your staff of the unique is board. Place a copy of the unique personnel. Your staff ship with a unique mirror 22nd century personnel is aboard a mission opponent seated. Objective complete. Place objective in point area. Place a copy of the unique personnel. Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. Yep.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, that way you know who the contender
you gotta
is.
kill Archer. You gotta kill Archer with your contender. Got it.
I've got to set up who the contender is, and then he's going to betray the captain.
Got it. So Vol's going to be the contender now for the 5 points, and then next turn, you're going to betray the captain. Got it.
Correct. So
don't trust them mirror Vulcans. Don't trust the regular Vulcans either.
And then I get betray captain. Yep.
All right.
Alright, and then what did I draw? Okay, and then I will end my turn with just the 1 draw. Oh, that was nice. Would have been nice to have earlier, but oh well.
Alright. I have a weird turn, Mark, and you're probably not going to like me for doing it.
Probably not.
Alright, so Jaya for free. Persis for free. Card play is going to be... I'm going to draw a card off of Persis. Oh, that was definitely helpful.
Say that.
Yeah, we'll go... Card play is going to be Vloss. Obviously in Romulan mode. Let's flip defend homeworld.
You said in Romulan mode?
No, I said in Vulcan mode.
Oh, I could have sworn you said Romulan there. Sorry.
I said, if I said that, I said not in Romulan mode, but he's definitely in Vulcan mode. In order to be there present with everyone, he has to be in Vulcan mode. So
yeah, I understand.
All right, so this is where my deck's weird. We'll go get Sinum, and then we're gonna special download a Vulcan espionage card. All right, so we're gonna load up onto the Nuke Yob.
You have your augments. You have your ship that you can do it with. Yeah.
Yeah. So the ship is actually range 7 right now. So that'll be crew 1. Protect the timeline, go through. Travel over to here for 4. We will go temporal conduit. I'm going to put a card on the bottom of my deck. Go back in time. Or sorry, no wait, I don't have to. Hold on. I got to beam these people up. I got to beam up Khan is what I got to do. Yeah, I got to beam up Khan to make the ship 1 more range. Then I will go back into time, and then I will use protect. Sorry, 1 small step. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do it. Never mind. It's fine. I will just travel back to... Yeah, I'll just travel back to Smuggler Rendezvous.
Okay.
With the remaining 4 range. And I suppose I will dock at the Tellarite Trading Post. Yeah, we'll dock at the Tellarite Trading Post. And then I'll just draw a card to end the turn. That was good. That's a good draw.
Alright. It would have been nice to see her to start with, making her the contender, but headquarters will be Common Officer Sato.
Okay. I'm going to special download going to the top with Koss. Go to the top. I have Shobihar and Haradsar on the outpost.
Okay.
They're going to go get Surak. They're going to get Surak, and then Surak is going to draw me a card.
I'm going to draw mine playing Sato. Check the timeline. It's going to be Phlox and card play. Miss Cutler there.
All right.
Okay. These two are going to do some studying together.
All right. They're going to study.
And that's just going to grab me my Key the Ref.
Okay.
And then we're going to go ahead at my own. I'm at a unique mission that I own.
Yep. Yep.
So at the end of my turn, your ship is with a unique mission with this matching commander.
Yep. Go ahead and score your 18 points.
Yep. So we go. Yep. You're going to die. Quite a coincidence. It's going to go to the point area. This will go to the point area. Just got to make sure. It's been a while. 2 cards for this one.
You got a lot of bonus points there, Mark, and none of them count.
Yep. And that'll get me consolidate.
All right. Yep.
And then I draw 1 at the end of turn.
All right. All right, let's go with Vital for free, Minister to Pau for free, and we will recruit some more mercenaries at Narendra. So we will go down to -20. I'm going in the opposite direction, Mark. You're going one way, I'm going the other. This is a matter antimatter game. All right. Owner all. Okay, so 7 points of non-aligned personnel. Man. Ooh, buddy. I have some options. Definitely have some options. Also keeping in mind that I have a Slave Girl download, and I also have a Vulcan Treachery download as well. So we're gonna, and Persis is already in play, so my second copy of Persis would not be legal. Let's go with Malik and Malik and I suppose it has to be Morris. And that'll draw me a card. Oh, say hello to that again. Okay. All right, let's. I mean, once again, we'll save the card from Temporal Conduit, I guess. We'll go protect the timeline through travel 4. Let's beam everyone on board the ship. We're gonna have Sirach is gonna download only logical, so we're gonna go down another 7 points. Did you score all your points from your other stuff, Mark? Because it still says you're at 5.
Oh, I did not. Sorry.
You should be like 23, right?
10 and an 8.
Yep. Ha! I have more negative points than you have positive points. I am so winning this game right now. We're gonna have Temporal Micro Wormhole's gonna download Space Time Portal. Let's see here. Any other things that we need to download right now? Did that. That's save that in case I need it. Already did that. Already did that. Saving it. And yeah, I guess we're all good there. And of course, cons is not even in the deck. So, although I wonder if it should be. Okay. So, Mark's playing Squire's rules, so there could be literally anything there. Oh, buddy. All right. I'm not worried about you blowing up my ship since it's nothing but dual dilemmas. So I'm going to attempt with Crew 1 on board the Nuke Yab, and I'm going to start the only logical. I have to get through this mission, so I'm going to just call dead end.
Alrighty.
Come on, just let me hit it. Just let me hit it one time right away. Come on, luck. Give it to me. 1 in 18 chance. Just give it to me right now. Just give it to me right now. Let's just move all this stuff out of the way.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so go ahead and flip the first one.
Come on, dead end, baby. Come on, dead end. Oh, okay. Stops 1 youth personnel. Well, we gotta stop somebody for Squire's rules first.
Yep.
So reveal to others, none in shuffle. Just go ahead and pull someone onto the table. I don't care that you see them. No, cost. What could you do? All right. So cost is now stopped. Stops 1 youth personnel. I'm pretty sure I have none of those. Oh, I do have 1. Oh no. Damn you, Minister to Pow. Why do you gotta have you? Oh, I got 2 of them. I got 2 of them.
That's my choice then of that one.
Is it? Opponent's choice, then 1 officer, your choice. Okay, so.
Yeah, you get to choose the officer to stop. I get to choose the youth person.
Alright, do you want to stop to Pow or Jaya?
Jaya.
Jaya?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Well, not knowing what you have plenty of personnel there, but I see a navigation and stop a navigation because you need 2 more of it.
Oh, I suppose. All right, I only have 1 officer who can stop, and that is Harad Sar.
And that was a navigation.
Yep, and that was a navigation. So required to get past this requires 2 navigation and cunning greater than 45. All right, so let me do some thinking here.
Well, did you leave anyone on your ship?
What do you mean?
You're at a dual mission.
Oh, that's right. I have to have something on the planet, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Naras is on the planet. She's doing shit.
Okay.
So
There we go.
yeah. Okay. So.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah, so you need a.
Yeah.
I'm not really worried about the cunning with 12 people.
No. It's the double navigation.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna special download a Vulcan treachery.
Using
Using gloss. I'm just double check. I'm just seeing if I have one that even qualify here. Because she doesn't have it, so I was pretty sure that she didn't have that. I don't think I'm gonna get past this because I faced it at space. Navigation of all things. Weird. Navigation of all things is what I need, and I don't. And you literally.
Well, you had it. It just happened to get stopped.
Yeah, it just happened to get stopped. Revealed to owner. Yeah. I mean, the fact that the dilemma literally set up perfectly against those people. It's kind of weird. That's fine though. I mean, I'm not getting blown up. I'm not getting crushed here in any way, so can't get too upset. I just got to see if there's a way, if I still have a way around this yet. No, I don't think I do. Yeah, we'll just go get Stell as my treachery.
Okay.
I mean, the good news is the next turn, I can literally just split people up, and I'll just do strength greater than 45 at the planet. You know? I'll be like, no youth and no officers go past it, and then I'll just, blow through it that way, I guess. Maybe. Alright, so Stell hits the table. And then I can't beat it. Oh, it still requires 2 navigation on both sides of it, doesn't it?
It does.
On both sides of it.
Yeah, it's not like the other. You're thinking of the other ones that are like that, where each side has its own skill and then requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this one's nav at either, and then.
No, my eyes missed the parenthesis in front of the word cunning. Yeah, that's what my eyes missed. All right.
So I guess you're stopped. That flips back over.
Yep. Yeah, so I need to have that's gonna take some figuring out. All right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and draw a card.
Alrighty. Back over to me. Well, let's go protect the timeline. Mr. Forrest. He'll draw me one. Hey, there she is. Headquarters is going to be Misato. I haven't played a mirror for this turn yet, so card play is going to be Mr. Forrest. I'm thinking about it right now. Sato is going to go get me my ready to swim. Took you long enough. Okay. And then I think with that, I'm going to use non-near Maxwell Forest to go get me a ship.
Okay. So how did all these people come into play again?
So Captain Forest was card play. Sato came in from headquarters. Maxwell Forest came in off Protect the Timeline.
Okay. Cutler was what?
Cutler was last turn's card play.
Cutler was last turn. Okay.
Yeah. I get to drop 3 a turn.
Okay. No, that's fine.
That would be all. All. Yep. The only target is the Columbia. Okay. Alright, we're going to start here. Enterprise is going to time travel back.
All right.
Let's see here. I think. Yeah. Just moving some people around. These two will study together.
Okay.
The Columbia, it'll time travel now.
All right.
Go ahead and we'll fly over here. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and beam. Beam some people into crew 3 to go down to the planet. I'm going to, if I can, I'll fly my ship back, and then we'll attempt Survey New World.
With crew 1?
Crew 3.
Crew 3. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Edo probe.
Yeah, we're going to abandon that.
Yeah, I figured.
We'll abandon that one.
All right.
So I think so they're there. They're out of range. They can't time travel. Okay, I will draw 2 to end my turn.
Okie dokie. All right. Minister Kubak for free draws me a card. That's pretty good. Strom for free, and then card play is Tavek to the outpost. Special download a Vulcan pad, I guess. Yeah. Special download a Vulcan pad.
Strom's gonna get that.
Yep. And okay, so Tavek beams aboard the ship. Let's just think for a moment. Um, yep. Okay. I don't think I need to go get those people right now. At least I don't think I do. That's not really doing much for me. So we're gonna just reattempt.
Okay.
Reveal to others, done and shuffle. Move someone over to crew 2 to be stopped for Squires. Okay. That means that you only have Jaya to select for the youth.
Okay.
I am going to choose Harad Sar again for the navigation. For the officer stop. I'm going to special download Vulcan Mind Meld, and I'm going to pull the navigation off of him. With a Vulcan Mind Meld.
Yep. Yeah, I was like, once I saw him, like, that's not going to be good. He's got a navigation that can't stop.
Yep. Well, because it's like, I was like, honestly, like, as long as you didn't stop Harad or him with the random selection on Squires. I was going to get through. So,
yeah.
All right, so calling dead end on the next dilemma.
Okay, so this just goes removed, right?
Yep. Dilemmas are removed.
All right, next one. Flip.
Okay, stop somebody at random, so others, none in shuffle. Pull someone to crew 2. Okay. One person with bio or medical must be stopped. Nullify with a personnel who has either 2 bio or 2 bio. I think I literally downloaded him. No, the other guy had the 2 bio. Oh, I picked the wrong treachery dude to download. Otherwise, I just would have. Otherwise I just would have flat out nullified this. So I got to stop somebody with bio unless I got a double bio or a triple medical.
I get to stop someone with bio or medical.
Opponent's choice, I suppose. Let me just double check something though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I should have drawn a card with Malik because he stopped last turn when everyone stopped. But whatever. Too late for that now. Yeah, I have 4 people for you to pick from. And I'm just double checking. Yeah, I don't see any other biology, so it's those 4. Yeah, the other option for me with the treachery had double biology. Oh well. He's got the thorough debriefing download, so you know.
Well, you've already used it. Oh well, but we'll go T-ball.
Sorry.
Oh, we'll stop T-ball.
Vital, you mean?
Yeah, Vital.
Vital. All right. Vital will stop.
I was mixing 2 letters.
Your dyslexia is coming through, Mark. All right. So then I get through that dilemma. And then we will once again call dead end. Okay, stop somebody at random. Okay. And then highest integrity or fewest icons. Fewest icons is going to be very simple. One of those two. Or it's highest integrity. Funny thing is, though, is that you stopped my Big 12 dude already.
Oh.
So you get to choose from one of those two guys. One of those 4.
Sanam.
Sanam's gonna die?
Yep, he'll die.
Okay. These 2 fat boys beat the dilemma.
Yep, yeah, that's not a hard one for you to defeat.
Just to blow it up 100%. Yep. Okay, now we're on my stuff, so now I don't get to call anything. I'm going to choose not to call anything. I'll reveal a Genesis device. I will reveal a Eltonian brain teaser. I will fail it because Persis doesn't get there. Actually, you know what? Let's draw a card. Let's have Malik. No, wait. I got to just double check my skills on the mission. Hold on. I might need his... No, I don't need any of his shit, do I? Let's see here. Honor, security, leadership on him, and then the ship will be fine. Yep. We will have Malik stop to it to draw a card.
Okay.
Okay. Then I fail it.
Probably is your highest. Mine's your highest, so that'll...
Yep, because it was either him or it was Persis. End of story. Because Khan, you already stopped. No, hold on a second. My bad. I missed. I went right past it. The Keeper's a 10.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So I'll put that card back on top of the deck. Keeper's a 10. So Malik is still going. He still fails it. I don't have anybody who can beat it, so it's not a question. So Keeper stops to it. I fail it. All my negative bonus points go away. So they're wiped out. I'm back to 0, and then I will solve the mission by having a ship that is 8, because I have 4 augments on it. Starts at 9. Its weapon's a 9.
Yep, well, you have Khan, Malik, Perseus, yeah.
And Jaya.
Yeah.
Yep. And
well,
then
just those 3 that I've seen, that'll get you the 7 weapons you need, so.
Yep, and then there's security and leadership. Here's an honor. And where are you at, Stall? Or Koss? There's the honor.
Yeah, you had just a little too much honor on the stops that I had, so.
Yeah, I knew that's what you were probably going after, so. All right, so I solved the mission for 40. And I acquire the Genesis device.
Your Edo probe's going to go away.
Edo probe will go away. Beam up nearest. She literally just goes down just to deal with Jolie Chu. That's what she does. She goes down. She's the anthro that goes down to deal with Jolie Chu randomly.
Yeah.
But since you're not, since you're playing Squire's rules, that wasn't an issue. All right, so let's. I haven't flown anywhere, so we'll fly to Kronos, I guess. Beam down, place the Genesis device on Kronos. Let's nuke Kronos. That's what the Vulcans do. They nuke Kronos. Damn Klingons. It's the Vulcan hello, right? The Vulcan hello as I blow you up. Yeah. So now that that is triggered, I no longer have to check for if not playing Federation. Wait, hold on a second. Let me just double check that. I think it's the whole thing, isn't it? I have to wait for the whole thing. I don't. Mark, what do you think? The if not playing Federation may place a top mission here during your turn. Period. Right? So that ends the thought. So I just have to not be playing Federation at the time that I place it. Right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Now, if I download a Federation personnel into play, that doesn't matter. I'm still getting just to choose the start of my next turn. Right?
Yep. Yes.
That's how you're reading it as well?
The way the cards would have been ruled before, I would say yes.
Okay. So as long as we're in agreement on that, I've placed it, and now I'm going to go ahead and have Reunite Legends. Download the Enterprise A. I haven't downloaded a personnel this turn, so I'm going to special download Kirk. We're going to fly over to here. He's going to special download Genesis Effect. Genesis Effect is going to call Dead End. And then in order to make sure more than 2 people and fewer than 8 when I began the attempt. So I have to send down 7 dudes. 7 random dudes. All right, so which 3 are the most worthless here? You're pretty worthless. You seem extremely worthless. And on a planet, Persis not that well, and you're also pretty worthless. So let's just send you idiots in just to get stopped, I guess. All right, beaming down to Crew 3, and then they're going to attempt Kronos. All right, Mark, give it a run.
Okay, so we're here. Blip.
All right, stop somebody first, randomly from Crew 3. Move them into Crew 4.
Crew 3, we'll go to Crew 4, okay. And you all shuffled up there?
Just a second. Now I am. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, you nailed one of the honor people. But I have double treachery, of course.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a question of, do I want to have him go? Which of my double treachery guys do I want to have go away? Yeah. We're going to have Malik go away, just because I don't want to lose my hand randomly. So he goes to the bottom of the deck, and I get through the dilemma.
Okay.
That's an interesting selection, Mark, for Squire's rules. I kind of like it.
Next one?
Yep. Just be a dead end, for crying out loud. Come on. Total whammies, total whammies, total whammies. Stop. Oh, okay. All right. So stop somebody first. Just go ahead and randomly pull somebody to Crew 4 from Crew 3. All right. Unless security and medical present. The female crew or away team member with highest total attributes resigns. So it'd be the 2 females, right? No, that's not a number. That's not a number. It's not increasing the number at all.
Nope.
It's still just 1 female. With highest total attributes is resigns or is discarded, unless security or medical.
Well, yeah. So female crew or away team member with highest total attributes.
That is female. Or is it just, female with highest total attributes?
Female crew or away team member.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you just said it without, the female part.
The crew or away team, that's because it's covering both that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. This is a planet now. We're just on a planet.
Yeah,
so it's just a planet.
Yeah, it's the fact that it's like you're a crew on a ship and you're an away team on a planet.
Yep, exactly. All right, so this person is a 19, this person is a 13, and this person is a 24. So Persis is going to get discarded. And then we stop somebody now for Nagilum. So move them over to crew 4. You can just go ahead and get shuffled. All right. And then half of crew away team is killed. Random selection round down unless 3 diplomacy or strength. Yeah, you go ahead and kill 1 person. I don't care. Pull them out of the table.
I'm gonna just move them onto the table.
Yep.
Dies.
Oh, goodbye, Shobihar. So in response, we're going to special download an Orion Slave Girl. Since he hasn't used his yet, Shobihar is going to download Navarre.
Okay.
And then that dilemma goes away because it's also a discard dilemma.
Yep.
But I am stopped because it was an unless. You have 1 dilemma left?
Yep.
Where's my 3rd person that was on the ship yet? We're supposed to have 3 people on the ship. Where'd that person go? I think I lost somebody here. Oh well. You have a Kila Ref showing, so I'm going to need 3 people. But whatever. I don't want to solve this mission this turn anyway, so whatever. I don't give a crap. Yeah, I suppose I'm just going to draw my card to end the turn, I guess. All right.
Hey, time to go. I kind of have to go balls to the walls now, don't I? So.
Seems that way.
Well, I get to replay Jonathan Archer. He'll draw a card. Let's go ahead and grab Tucker. So Jonathan, well, I'll be the card play. It's fine. Protect the timeline and headquarters. Tucker's going to go grab me right now. Use tent. I'll grab a Vulcan tricorder. And we'll just go ahead and give science people more science and engineers some science.
Yep. Seems fair.
They're all going to load. Everyone's going to load up here. won't let everyone. I'm going to leave. Kind of have to leave the one behind, but otherwise everyone else is going to load on the Enterprise.
Okay.
Double up. Beam some people around. Fly over. Beam a bunch of people down.
All right.
Attempting with crew 10 or crew 3.
The 10 people on crew 3. All right.
Yeah, well, there's an equipment there with them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. DNA clues.
Feel all.
I assume you have exobiology. Because I think you must have like Hoshi Sato with you. Oh,
Yeah,
of course,
blocks.
the flocks. Okay.
Yep, he's got it.
All right. So, are you gonna stop now to investigate, or are you just gonna continue?
I would need. Let's see here.
So it's either you stop everybody to make the next one easier, or you're gonna just blow through.
I'm just looking for like as much as I want to. I'll have to stop to make the next one easier because there's no way I'm getting through any sort of additional medical requirements that you throw on the next one.
So the writing's on the wall is what you're saying. Yep.
Yep, pretty much.
All right.
And then just because I can do it, I'm gonna take the Columbia. So they're stopped there.
Okay.
Let's see here, Columbia. We'll fly over here. Actually, that wouldn't even matter. I'll fly it over there and stop them. I don't have enough people. I forgot I have Civil War. I can't just do one person.
Nope. No, just one person nonsense.
And turn, draw 2.
Okay. Start of my turn, I'm going to choose to double my points. I'm gonna literally blow up Kronos for double the points. All right. Let's go with Persis for free. That draws me a card. Let's go with let's go with oh my gosh. Let's go with Volric for free. We'll go with Parik Sut as the card play. All right. You have one dilemma left?
Yep.
All right. Let's figure this out. I'm going to just reform everybody up and figure this out. I mean, wouldn't it be such a bitch if it if it was dead end and I just tried to go with everybody? That would be like the biggest pisser ever. So I really can't risk the biggest pisser ever. So let's beam you over to this ship. Let's beam you over to that ship. Send the keeper over, I guess. All right, so let's figure out who can solve behind it. Let's see if we can spread this out into 2 solving teams. Diplomacy times 2, Anthro, Engineer, Officer, VIP. So I need to figure out who's my diplomacy dudes. Don't I? You. And of course, you. And you. And that's it. All right, so that makes that easy. So we'll send you there. And then Anthro, Exo. Okay, Anthro, Exo. Who's got Anthro and Exo mostly? Well, actually, you've got the Anthro. You're pathetic, so you have Anthro. And then Exo, and then an officer or VIP. He's a VIP. And then I just need an exobiology from anybody. You? Oh my gosh, they're my only exo. So that makes that decision very easy then. Oh, that's right, my exo is like back over the other location, isn't it? Well, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, you're pretty pathetic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're also pathetic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people. Crew 3. Beams down. And attempts repatriate citizen. What's that last dilemma? Oh! All right.
I'll move someone from 3 to 4.
Yep, go for it. And then the mission attempt ends, so the people who are on crew 3 are not stopped.
Nope. Well, maybe. Nope.
I was like, is that last thing mission debriefing? Nope. Okay. All right. So then this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do then. Someone just has to face another dilemma. I mean, the mission is literally clear, so I can literally solve it with 4 people. I can just solve it with the 3 people I need, but it's gonna be 4 people I need. Okay, so the people I need then, I need Anthro, VIP, Exobiology, right? Jesus, this whole thing is such a mess right now. Like, okay, diplomacy times 2 has it. Anthro has it. Exobiology has it. He's a VIP. Those 2 literally solve it. So then I can just leave anybody else to help them. Those 2. All right. They will beam down, or they'll. All right, these 4 are going to beam down, right?
Okay.
Okay, they're just going to beam down. Then the people who are on the planet are going to beam up. The ones who are not stopped anyway.
Yep.
So crew 3 is the planet still. Crew 1, then we're going to realize that that doesn't work. So what we're going to do is then these people are going to beam down. And then the people who are crew 1 are going to beam over to crew 2, which is now the Enterprise. Because I forgot to run Kirk through the temporal micro wormhole. That's what I forgot to do.
Oh.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right. 6 range on the Enterprise. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't work. Because I need a Vulcan. That does not work because I need a Vulcan. Nope. I guess they're going to go to the Juke Nab. Then it'll have the 7 range I need to do this, right? No, it needs to be 8 range. All right, so I once again have to figure this out. Oh no, I don't think I have it anymore. No, I don't have enough of a... Because Persis died, now she's over here. I don't quite have it. And I cannot attempt your survey new world. All right, so we're going to do it this way. The Nuke Yab. We're just going to have to do it this way. All right, back to crew 1 with you guys. Kirk is by himself in crew 2. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, so Nuke Yab flies to Earth. Crew 1, it's just going to be crew 1 beams down and attempts Earth.
Yep.
Sorry, my dilemma has to get faced first, not yours. We did this wrong.
Oh, that's right. You put yours on the bottom.
Yep.
So,
So dead end stops everybody, but I get rid of your experience beach. Yep. So Earth is now dead ended. The people who are on crew 1 on the planet are stopped. Crew 3 is still back at Repatriate Citizen. They will attempt. There's nothing left.
Yep.
So then Surak and Teles have everything to solve it.
That to do.
And that is the ball game, because that scores me 70 points. 20,
Yep.
40, 60, 70. 110 to the win. Wow. And good game, Mark. I mean, my deck worked a hell of a lot better than I thought it would. I mean, obviously the weak part of this deck is relying entirely on my opponent not blowing up Espionage Vulcan on Klingon. So, you know, I would not recommend this deck to anyone who's like, I want to go to a big tournament with this. Like, I wouldn't recommend it, because, yeah. But, obviously, this deck also relies on just knowing the meta, knowing what's popular, knowing what's good. With only logical, with only logical, you'll just call dead end first. And then if they don't have the dead end there, then the first dilemma will kind of let you see what it is that they're doing, you know? And then the second dilemma you can call based upon that. And then the third dilemma you would probably just call dead end again. And then if there's a fourth dilemma, you know, whatever. But that's kind of the idea with this, is that you use only logical just to keep dead end off your back so that you can get this mission first. That's the other reason why police trade route is also good, because it tends to pull dead end away. Yeah. And then, of course, Kirk comes over here and uses that Genesis effect to get the dead, to keep the dead end off your back at your second mission, so that you can do your 2-mission win without having to worry about dead ends stopping you.
Yeah, or having to find and draw your Genesis effect.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Play it.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I could just, you invest 1 seed slot to make this thing work on time. That's what you have to do. And right up until this morning, I did not have Protect the Timeline in the deck. I was like, I had Duck Blind to get an extra card draw, but then I was messing around with it, and I'm like, God, that extra card draw from Duck Blind is doing nothing, but an extra free play and the ability to save a card when I do time traveling, I think is going to be more important. It was definitely the right decision.
Oh, yeah.
It was definitely the right decision to swap those card slots, because especially when you get this big boost from finally Ready to Swim getting you essentially two card draws, because you have plenty of ways of getting personnel out on your opponent's turn with this deck. And then the other side of it is just the fact that once you do the whole Nearest drop and she draws you 3 on your opponent's turn, that's really big. Nearest is actually a really big deal. She is surprisingly important. Because she just I hit the table and I draw 3 with finally Ready to Swim on my opponent's turn.
Yep.
So, yeah. I don't know. What do you think, Mark? What do you think of this deck?
Using up, you had to at least, do the double self-seed, so, your dilemmas, I think, are a little light. I don't know how many you actually
16.
had out there.
16.
16,
yeah. In order to here's the thing, believe me, Mark, I really tried to get this up to 17 or 18 dilemmas, but the fact that you have to have the Nuke Yab in order to solve Narendra 3 means I had to invest the seed slot to seed again, because there's no way to download it, right? So, oh, hold on, I just realized that's illegal. Has to be a universal ship. This doesn't even work. Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops. Never mind, everybody. This was a bad video. All right, everyone. This was dumb. Whoops. This is why we test. This is why you test dumb decks, because you have to I thought I checked every aspect of it, and then it was no.
Native universal. Yes,
native
universal.
Native universal, Kevin. All right. So this is here's the funny thing though, Mark. It doesn't affect this game because I actually had the second copy of the Nuke Yab in my opening hand. So it truly didn't matter. So as far as how this game turned out, it truly did not matter. I would have had the Nuke Yab on time. I would have attempted. It would have been a big deal. So then what happens is the other thing that makes this not a big deal is the fact that this deck usually has a ship. Because I have enough ships in the deck, it's usually not a big deal. That card slot would then become that seed slot. Would be some kind of weapon booster. I'm thinking I would probably have to just do. I would probably just have to do. Make it so to download Ready Room Door to download Captain's Log, because all of my ships that are in the deck have matching commanders. So then whatever ship I draw, I would then be able to probably get a matching commander onto it.
It's because you download Captain's Log and then you put it on top of your deck and you just use it to get your commander.
Yeah, exactly. Then whatever ship I draw, I can play it, and then I can just literally yeah. No, there was additional ways around it. For whatever reason, this was just the simplest way to do it, the most reliable way to do it, and I just completely read right past the universal part. Yeah, I in my brain I was like, oh, Smuggler's Rendezvous allows you to seed a native ship, and I didn't even double check the card. But again, it didn't matter because I actually have 2 copies of Nuke Yab in the deck, in addition to the one that I see just in case it blows up.
Oh yeah, It's a small ship. I mean,
yeah, exactly. So like, you know, the odds of drawing it and then not even to do it. And here's the thing though, is I wonder if,
yeah,
gosh,
because like I go like this with Kurt or Archer, and I just fly over. I can blow it up now.
well, that was part of my thinking. Part of my thinking for why I was doing things the way I was doing it was I'm like, well, I got to stay out of range of Mark just long enough to then make it so that now he doesn't have any choice but to just go after missions and he can't come after me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, let's see here.
Yeah, no, it's like I had to stop at the DNA clues because the only medical I had at that mission was Phlox.
Was literally Phlox. So it's like, one, of course, we all know that, I mean, you know the next dilemma is going to be, you know, Med Crisis. So then it's like, okay, well, you're going to need, if you had a nurse, I don't know if you had a nurse.
There are actually very, very few nurses in the game.
No, there totally are. There are totally not that many. Like, there's not that many, and I know Starfleet, I think, has one. And I want to say it's like that random, like, Nathan Najakovic guy or something, or Elizabeth Cutler even. I think, double check Elizabeth Cutler. Like, you have her in your group. I want to say she might be it.
No, she's a cook and a bartender.
She's a cook and a bartender. Okay.
Yep, hardworking scientist, gourmet cook, and amateur bartender.
Okay, amateur bartender. All right. Good job, Elizabeth. You know what was really sad is that actress died. The reason that she didn't come back, she showed up in like that first or second season episode, and it was looking like, oh, we're making a big deal of her or whatever, and then she never shows up again. She died. The actress, she died. Just like a few months or a year after they filmed that episode, and so they never had a chance to bring her back. So, yeah.
Danica Erickson is the one lonely nurse for Starfleet.
It's okay. You checked the database for that.
Yep.
All right, Danica Erickson. All right.
I mean, she is a mission specialist.
Yeah. But yeah, you were never getting through this. In which case, so Mark, since we have the time, how are you attempting those missions? Oh, okay, taking charge, and then it's like reaching out or something?
Reap all glory.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because of my mirror personnel, I can get enough mirror personnel to qualify for it to start the attempt.
Okay.
Because all the mirror quadrant Starfleet are
Terran Empire.
That fact, yep, are Terran.
Yeah, they're all Terran Empire. Yeah. Yep.
It's like just whatever one I'm gonna go try to do, I flop that out on it. I only have I actually, like you said, you made early morning change. I did as well, throwing in the two, because I thought I had, but I threw in the two universal missions into it. So it's like I can only do one of the two space ones. So it's just a matter of which one I try to choose, and then I always have the Visa research as a backup.
Okay. So here was the thought process for me is I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to hedge against you playing Star. The fact that we're duplicating Earth also made this a no-brainer. It literally became a no-brainer. Like, I'm either going to move faster than you. I'm going to move faster than you, and I don't got to worry about Earth, right? Because I'm not even worrying about it. Because I'm like, I had all my missions over here, right? So I'm like, well, this is a no-brainer. I'm going to lock down Earth. So if it is Starfleet Earth is now locked down. And then what happened is that between Fissure Research and the other one it was like, okay, well, if you had the ability to solve it reliably and that'd be the thing that you would do, this combo isn't necessarily super good against you. Whereas having your nearest space mission be an Edo Pro Beige combo into Female's Love Interest Garbage Scout was definitely going to slow you down. So then, like, you getting a space mission solved, you would have to come all the way over to Typhon Expanse. So if I would have known that you could only reap the glory, like, one time, unless you have two copies in your deck.
I only have the one.
Okay. Then I've been like, oh, man, like you're pretty much boned. Because then if, If I had
If
Edo probed here and then made you lose 10 points and then whatever, then it's like you're going to 4 missions, you know, or you're going to the full three
I'm
missions easy.
going to go to 3 missions then at that point.
Yep.
Well, I actually want to say I can take 1 Edo probe to the face, as long as depending on the missions that I solve.
Well, I noticed that and I know in your previous versions of Starfleet you had it built in where you could take an Edo probe or a Hire the Viewer, because we've talked about that when you built the version that you took out to Indianapolis. So, yeah.
Well, I took a different, because...
Oh, you took the Fed deck instead, didn't you?
Yeah, I took both of them, but played the Fed one out there.
Yeah, you were thinking about we had Starfleet and we had Fed built for you. You had both of those built, and you decided on Feds when you got there. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because once I find I have multiple copies of the Empress in the deck. Once I find it, I can consolidate power gets cleared for 35 bonus. That's 35 points then total up to that point.
Mm-hmm.
There's contamination in the deck.
Okay, so you're punching consolidate power with what again?
Empress.
Oh, the
event.
The event, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't get the card draws, but I get the points.
Yeah, and then you move on to the next one. Yep.
I can't do the next one because it has to be completed in the mirror quadrant.
Oh, okay. But it still gets the 12 points.
I just in the error.
Yeah, but you get the 12 points, you get the 35, yep. So that you can do a 35 and a 30. Yep.
Yep. And then, because the Reap...
Well,
the Reap can score 5 points. I can't do that one. Review mining operation. I would just drop that on it. And that scores me 5 more points.
Oh, sure.
So it's a 35-point mission. I have ways to land ships on the Survey New World, so that's a 35-point mission for me.
Yeah, so
and then contamination in the deck is another 5. So
yeah, you've got 10 bonus points in a lot of different ways. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, between the 2 missions I solve, I can get 50 bonus points if I solve both objectives and then find decontamination.
Yeah, because you've got 30 points on a space mission here, and this is like worst case scenario. 35 points here, 35 points on Earth, or or on review mining operation. Yep, and then so that gets you to, that's 65. 75 with killing your contender, 80 for the first one, 88 for the second one, and 100 on consolidate power, and then your bonus points are basically here. Like the 10 extra bonus points are here. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I have go. Yeah, so it's like there's an additional like 15 bonus points if I need it somewhere. If I end up having to like try to plow through a probe or hit Hire the Viewer.
Yep.
I have basically 15 points I can work with. Granted, this one requires me to go to a 3rd mission and just say, hey, I'm going to throw 3 people at it and say, hey, face a dilemma.
Yeah, yep. Yep, exactly. So you got plenty of ways to deal with it.
Yep.
So basically for this deck, I think I don't know how exactly I would change this to make this super reliable, but a native universal ship, I want to say like then I would just have to seed. What I would do is I would seed the Dakir, move the nuke gap, move that copy of the nuke gap to the deck, and then just add another. And then I would add, oh my gosh, how would I boost the weapons on that thing? How could I boost the weapons on that thing? I'd have to figure it out. I know there's a solution where I would be able to still do this mission pretty fast and reliable. The other thing to keep in mind is that with enough draws and stuff, it's like, I'm gonna find what I need. Thing is though, is it like, yeah. The problem is I just can't have. The real problem is I can't have the Enterprise A on table to solve it. That was the problem I ran into with the initial idea with this deck, was that I couldn't get the Enterprise A because then it wouldn't let me do the Genesis wave. Because I would just be like, download that, and then be able to, like I said, just make it so ready room door, captain's log, and now I can just have this ship sit there to solve. That was the problem. So you can still play this deck and not do Genesis effect, is what you could do.
Yeah.
And then do 3 missions. Which, I don't know if that's better, worse, the same. I don't know. I just wanted to do this as 2-mission win, just because, that's always fun to me. So, to try to figure out ways to 2-mission win reliably. Let's see here. I'd have to figure it out, but I know there's got to be a solution somewhere for me to have just basically any ship get boosted up so that I would have the weapons. The fact that these Vulcan ships are literally right at weapons of 7 is such every single one of these damn things is right at a fucking 7. They're all right at 7. It is such a pisser. You know what I mean? Every single one of them. What a jerk. What a jerk.
Yeah. Even if I would have gotten through a mission, I tried to do a planet, I probably should have gone over to a space, actually, and then just tried my luck with Earth. Earth would have been a pain, because I'm going to lose 4 people. Hopefully I didn't lose my medical. And then...
So what did you have at Earth? Is this what was up here? The Primal Urges?
Primal Urges would have been the first phase, then Barclays.
That's really interesting that you're doing Barclays, Mark. Man, if you'd literally had one more seed slot and could literally be like, I'm also going to see Shades of Grey Brutality. You could just completely, catch someone completely wrong. You know what I mean? Oh, man. So, yeah. If a person has 3 seed slots, they're just I'm going to screw around completely. I have a deck that I can play on 8 seed cards, and then I'm going to just, and then I'll put those 3 in. I'll put Squires, Let Me Help, and Shades of Grey Brutality, and then seed 19 Dilemmas. That could be hilarious. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if I play around with the deck and just kind of fiddle with the personnel a little bit and just not worry about if things die, and just when things die, then just have to rely on the single regenerate that's in there.
Yeah.
Lower the deck because currently it's at 50. If I lower the deck down, I could get rid of Study Divergent History.
Oh, sure.
Because, I mean, I get the card draws, those early card draws from the Contender objective chain instead. It's just a matter of trying to make sure I get... Because to get going, you need to have basically either the Columbia, the Enterprise, or one of the guys that gets a ship.
Yeah.
Because both Erica Hernandez and Archer are commanders of NXT ships. So either the guys that download a Starfleet ship can get one of them. Or if you have one of them in hand, then you play it for your card play, and these download with Defend Homeworld for the matching commander.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just a matter of you need the ship or one of the guys that get the ship early. And that's what happened. I lucked out and had it all right away, along with the mirror person, to just go boom on turn 1 to go start doing things. Since I went second, I had the cue the ref already out.
Okay, so I figured it out.
The other thing you can do is just not do Tribunal and just have Defend Homeworld out right away.
Yeah. So I figured it out, Mark. I figured it out for my deck.
Because even if you have matching commander, you get one of those guys has security that can download a ship that you get with Defend Homeworld. Then.
Yep. I think though your deck is definitely better off not doing Set a Divergent History because like I don't know how much that like that one extra draw on like that first turn and second turn really means to you.
Yeah.
When that additional seed slot, and here's the thing. I mean, you're doing the Squire's rules let me help thing or whatever. I think that you could because you're seeding 18 dilemmas, right?
Yeah, 18.
Yeah. What I think you could do is an actual, like, more serious version. Not that this deck is not a serious version, Mark, but like a more serious thing that you could do, a more competitive thing you could do, is drop the Study Divergent History, drop the Squire's Rules, and then you would play with Let Me Help and Shades of Grey Brutality, and have 19 dilemmas so that you could literally just slide the dead end somewhere in that 19 slot, and then have the dead end be like that, a 4-card combo, and then you'd be able to like really maximize like Primal Urges, Barclay's Metamorphosis combo, like nonsense. I mean, with all of the like make people disappear, you could like literally like, okay, Love Scout here, Primal Urges there, Male's Love Interest there, Barclay's Proto. You could really mess with somebody. So I'm thinking that's maybe what I'm going to have to work on. Is I'm going to have to build that. A Let Me Help Shades of Grey Brutality build. Something to think about. But I figured out the solution for my deck, Mark. For this one.
Okay.
The solution is that I do just seed the Dakir, but I have to burn a seed slot somehow. I'm gonna have to find a way to burn a seed slot, or I'm gonna have to just rely on drawing a ship, which is not the worst thing in the world. It's not. I could just rely on trying to draw a ship, and what I could do is that seed slot would be Corks Rods, and I would Corks Rods for Binars, and then play them, and then have them special download Binar Weapon Enhancement onto whatever ship comes up first, if it's not one of the Nuke Yabs. That's the solution. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, because then whichever one of these Vulcan ships comes up first, whatever, I play it for free or whatever. It's not that big of a deal. And then, of course, if I draw the Binars or whatever, then I have, then I would have the freedom to go grab either Charles Tucker, with the Binars, or I'd be able to grab T'Pol, this T'Pol with it, and then be able to grab, Vulcan Dry Quarter, Vulcan Database for card draws or for whatever. I think that's a workable solution.
Yeah.
I think that's a very workable solution for this deck. So I don't think that, as far as like play testing goes, I think that we found the solution. That that wouldn't change the outcome of this game at all.
So you're just gonna not seed a ship and just seed Corks Rods?
Yep. And then, honestly, like I've fishbowled this deck enough times to know that, like, given the fact that I always as long as I draw one of my 10 copies in a 60-card deck, one of my 10 copies of Recruit Mercenaries, I'll be able to get, Shobi, and I'll be able to grab Shobi and Harad Sar and get going and whatever, so it's never really that much of an issue. To have the deck get going as far as being able to get who I need into play and whatnot. So,
yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, as far as, like, because having the Recruit Mercenaries get Shobi or Harad, and then one of the two of them, or I get both, they get me Neris on the opponent's turn, that draws me 3 cards. Like, I'm going to find a ship. Like, I have not had a test bowl game where I did not have like a second ship in my hand by the 3rd turn. It was always, so.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much the solution, especially since I would be putting an additional ship into the deck and taking it to an even 60 cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make those changes in the deck list that I'll post with the video. So everyone who's watched and stayed with us for this long, the deck list you're going to see is going to be the actual like legitimate version that I'll post, right? So that's the change I'm going to make. So
Yeah.
because in the queues, to be perfectly honest, I mean I have temper advancements and thorough debriefing in the queues tent, and it's like I don't expect the games to go that long with this deck. Like temper advancement is probably something I don't even want to play, and thorough debriefing is not really that big of a deal. So I have a queues tent slot to move something over. So to squeeze and I could probably just remove both of them, and I'd be able to squeeze in the 10 and the 1 and the binars into the deck while just moving over. I would probably then just move over these 2 interrupts that I had in the deck. I had the Vulcan Mind Meld and Team of Ambassadors, and I had all of my copies of Going to the Top in the deck. So I'd probably just move the Team of Ambassadors and a Going to the Top over to the Q's tent.
Yeah.
To stick 10 and 1 and the Binar's Weapon Enhancement directly into the deck. Because I think the way I would do it. So I'll kajigger with the actual deck list to make it actually work, and then that's what I'm going to post with the video. So, all right, thanks, Mark. This has been a fun game.
Yep.
Sorry, I kind of blew you out there a little bit. You didn't even solve a mission, but you know,
it happens.
Yeah, that's
it's like you had the female love interest garbage scouts. Like I've got double copies of Intrepid in the deck. I had one sitting in hand. So like I get Grappler, and I give Transporter.
No, I'm not. You know,
Tractor Beams.
You've played Starfleet enough times, Mark, to know that you have to have that in your deck. You can't be like Tractor Beamless in first edition. Period. End of story. You have to have the ability to move garbage scouts because they show up.
Yep, so. And then it's like I just play that, and then I get this, and all my ships now with one staffing icon have Tractor Beam.
Yep, exactly. So you're not having any problems. So
yeah.
All right. Well, that's a good game, Mark. This will get posted a little bit later today, so everybody at home can watch it. And I hope everyone's stuck through all of our post-game conversation. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. May the profits be with you.